what did they say? Just press record. So that's what we're doing. We're pressing record. So I'm starting out probably a new series, but I'll sprinkle my typical stories into it. Currently it's February the 9th, 2023. It's been a long time since I've uploaded a video. Like, apparently from my log, I've made a bunch of videos, but I just haven't got around to editing them or uploading them. So in essence, my last video was like more than half a year ago, even though I had intermittently recorded stuff. Probably not the right way to use intermittently. Anyway, so we're recording. So I've got a new series idea. I did have 40-15 and stuff like that, but my idea this time is to eat ice cream and make reviews of the ice cream that I eat. So it'll be like a random foreigner in Japan eats Japanese ice cream and reviews it. Yeah, so that's my video idea. Hopefully it goes well. Like, it gives me a reason to eat ice cream, but I guess I don't want to eat too much ice cream because I'm just gonna get fat. I'm fat already. Don't want to get fatter. And yeah. Also, one of the things that I wanted to do is record everything in one shot. I will prepare like notes for my videos and stuff, and do the necessary work to make the video, try and make it good and coherent. But I want to be able to do it in one recording, because one, I want to reduce editing time. Like, I'm gonna have to edit anyway, like I said, but I want to reduce editing time, and two, I want to develop the ability to speak in a camera continuously. I think it's a good skill to have, to be able to just speak and speak and speak with few pauses and ums and ahs. Like there. It's something that you probably develop the more you do it, but hopefully I'll be able to develop that skill while I'm making these vlogs and getting better at, talking in front of a camera. And telling stories in an interesting way. There's always, better ways to do things. And, you learn as you go. Another, like I said at the start of the video, just press record. As soon as you press record, there's no stopping it. You just gotta go. You gotta go and go and go. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going. I owe it to a friend, because he and I are both hit a bit of a stagnant pool, or started a bit of stagnated, I guess is the right way to say it. And he kind of gave me a kick in the ass, and kind of a costly kick in the ass as well. So we're doing it. We're pressing record, and we're recording a video. For this one in particular, hopefully I'll stop it at some point and then turn it back on to eat ice cream, because that's the main point of the videos, is to eat ice cream. But for now, it's just me getting in front of the camera, recording, hopefully getting stuff done. And yeah, so that's the end of this section. We'll probably cut to the other section where I'm eating ice cream. Alright, so a bit has happened since my last video. So I ate dinner, and so same day, it's still the 9th of February, but I ate dinner. So, and you can say I did some laundry that wasn't there before. Yeah. Anyway, so time for some ice cream. So today what we have is this. It's a limited edition Häagen-Dazs cafe latte time, or cafe latte time. I'm praying that there isn't too much caffeine in this, because it will affect my sleep tonight if there is. But yeah, we're gonna try it. So yeah, it's cafe latte time. So Häagen-Dazs. I guess the first assumption you make is that this is a German brand, but I did a bit of research, and this is in fact an American brand. Häagen-Dazs is American. But yeah, it's pretty big in Japan. It's not big in Australia. I've never really saw this in Australia, but it's big in Japan. It's one of the, I guess, premium ice creams you can buy at the supermarkets, and everyone's always like, "Buy Haagen-Dazs, buy me Haagen-Dazs," when they talk about buy me ice cream. All right, so I'm gonna crack it open. So standard, there's a freshness seal, like just so you know, like someone hasn't like opened this and like taken a lick and then put it back because that's kind of gross. So yeah, like these small ones tend to have these plastic seals rather than we usually buy a big tub. Maybe in Japan if you buy a big tub, it's also got the plastic seal, the plastic seal. But in Australia, back when I was in Australia, if you buy a bigger tub, it's usually like the box has a plastic seal on it. So if you break the plastic seal on the box, then it's the indication that the box has been opened and it's not safe to sell anymore because someone opened it. Because you can't physically access the ice cream without breaking the. I'm calling them all plastic seals, but I guess this is like a plastic sticker. But the ones on the tubs, there's big tubs like 1 liter or like 700 ml tubs are, like something you have to physically break to access the ice cream. Anyway, so we're gonna peel this seal off. There's a very high chance that I won't eat the whole thing right now. I'll probably just eat half and give my opinion, and maybe eat another half another time. Yeah, so I mean, it looks nice. I mean, it's a nice green color. Smells a bit like cafe latte, I guess. My sense of smell isn't the best, and yeah. Alright, so let's dig in. It was a like middle of last year. They made a different because if you saw it says what does it say? Kikan Gente, which means limited edition. Which you can actually see it says limited edition, but yeah, Kikan Gente means limited edition. Yeah, so middle of last year they had another limited edition one, which was I think milk tea, and they had a milk tea flavored ice cream, and it was super delicious, and I really enjoyed that. But it was limited edition, so they phased it out at some point. So, and then they introduced a couple of other flavors like rum raisins, and maybe rum raisins is a staple, but they introduced some flavors I didn't quite like a weird double chocolate flavor or something. But anyway, cheers. So as you expect, tastes like coffee. It's got that. So I make my own coffee at home, and I drink iced coffee, I guess. So I have a mocha pot, if you know what it is. It's like a pot with where you put water at the bottom, and you put like coffee grinds in a little container, and there's a top vessel, and what you do is you put that on a burner, and the pressure forces the water through the bottom of the pot, through the coffee grinds, and into the top of the pot, and it flavors the water, and that's the coffee I've been drinking. So when I drink that coffee, I don't get this kind of distinct coffee taste, and the taste I'm getting from here is, I don't know if you know, but like there's these really cheap coffee candies. That's the taste I'm getting. Like it's really intense, that. And it reminds me of that. So when I drink actual coffee, I don't really get this taste. Maybe it's a cafe latte thing. But yeah, is it a fake thing? Or maybe I'm just making my coffee wrong. Because, I do drink iced coffee, so my coffee is diluted. It's not a bad thing. It tastes nice, actually. I enjoy this. But yeah, it's got that coffee candy taste, I guess. So it's coffee candy ice cream. I really, so I was saying, I really enjoy eating the milk tea ice cream that they had a while back. That was really tasty. I mean, unfortunately, I can't do a review on that because I didn't have the idea back then, but keep trying to review these ice creams. I probably won't eat the whole thing right now. I'll have like maybe half of it, and I know it's gonna be like muddled with my germs and stuff, and I'm gonna put it back in the freezer and whatever. But yeah, even I can't finish. Like I'm weak sauce. I can't even finish like this tiny ass tub. Oh, that's good. Also, I want to avoid eating too much caffeine late at night. So, yes, I mean, there's not much else to say about the ice cream. So I guess one thing I just noticed is that it's not too strong, so it's really moreish. You know, if the flavor was too intense or too sweet, you'd have a couple bites, and then you feel sick of it. But I guess they take into account this kind of stuff when they're making new products. Which reminds me of the old Coca-Cola versus Pepsi. In all the blind taste tests, apparently, Pepsi Cola actually is favored, but for some reason Coca-Cola is more popular. And one of the reasons that they've postulated was that although Pepsi tastes nicer, it's harder to drink a lot of because it's so sweet, whereas Coca-Cola has more tang and makes it easier to drink lots of, which is what makes it more popular. Alright, so that's the end of this video. I was gonna say, yeah, so Haagen-Dazs is a premium ice cream brand, so generally the stuff they make is good, but it also depends on the flavors, because they make a lot of like weird flavors, like I mentioned before, rum raisin, and I guess, what else do they make? Yeah, they make a lot of interesting flavors, like candied almonds. I might try the candied almond ones. Candied almond one in the future, but for now, we just had a cafe latte one. Yeah, so let's just give this a standard rating. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Something I'd buy again, but not something I'm like, yes, finally I get some cafe latte ice cream, yeah, kind of thing. Yeah, so it was pretty good. Anyway, I'll wrap this video up here, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.